Bitcoin has made a lower low. What does that mean? Is the Elliott wave count invalidated, and what should we anticipate next? So today is an emergency update so you can get a real feel for what's likely to happen next. So if you like today's video, like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. If you don't know me by now, my name is Jiggy. I'm the award-winning author of The Extraordinary New Venture Capital Opportunity, How to Invest Like a Pro. Been featured in the best-selling book, High Probability Trading Strategies, back in 2008. Where I only used to focus on currencies, but now exclusive on crypto. So let's dive straight in. So we did a video yesterday on Bitcoin saying we're likely to have a bottom near to see some type of correction. But clearly since the video, we had a move up and then a move to the downside. What does that mean? So the main thing that you want to really take from Elliott waves is one of the best ways of reading the markets. And the markets tend to move in 5s and 3s. And what we can really clearly see with the market over here, this is like the immediate term, short-term time frame where we're talking about, what was the date here? The date here was 22nd of March, where we can see a nice 1, 2, 3, 4, and we look like we're making this 5-wave pattern. What will confirm the end of this 5-wave pattern is actually a close above this high over here, which we haven't had yet, right? So that's why we have this question mark to say, look, it's not confirmed. So what do we do when we get a lower low? Well, we just literally wait for the market. So what I'm going to remind you of, we did this a few weeks ago with a Bitcoin update, is price analysis. Now these waves are not just random. Each one of these waves has a relationship to one another in the psychology of buying and selling. And that's really important and powerful to realize. So what we drew was some end of wave 5 targets. I'm just going to move this down here and move this down here because it's not confirmed yet, and keep this question mark. So we know we are only doing probabilities and never certainties. But the wave count on the downside has not been invalidated. It's just we haven't had the signal that the wave 4 top has been taken out to confirm the wave 5 of a wave 1 low. So what should we wait for? So let's just quickly do a couple of things. One is going to be an external retracement. I'm going to use candlesticks on this because I want to take the full range of the intraday data. So you'll see that the range is just wider over here to over here for an external retracement. That just gives us a bit more accurate when we're doing micro data or microwave counts. So let's just do here to here. Two numbers, a typical end of wave 5, the most common, is actually 1.272 and 1.618. Really important, right? And we haven't reached those yet, right? We're not there yet. So that gives us a massive clue. Now also, let's just do the end of wave 5 target. We'll keep the macro data, as in the candlestick data over here. What we're going to do is we're going to take this high to this low down here, and we're going to project it from up here. Let me just do it one more time. We're going to take this high, I'll do it on the side over here, this high to this low, and project it from this high. And the most common and most typical end of wave 5 price ratios, there's really 3, is 38, 62, and 100%. Right? And now that gives us a nice, let's just go back to the closing data, the line data, and this is now gives us a nice broad range of the high probability end of wave 5 zone. So the one that coincides with the external retracement is this zone, and then the typical maximum is down here. So we know we haven't hit these yet. So this over here, if we do get this correction, I'm going to delete it for now. We can just wait patiently. So now just the Bitcoin update. It looks like the 5-wave sequence to the downside has not been completed. What will give us the first signal is really one of the swing highs being taken out. So if price goes above here, that will be our initial signal, but the more confirming signal will be the price moving above here. So it's still sideways to down. So when you're looking, if you're looking to trade long on Bitcoin short term, sometimes it's best to wait for the signal, wait for the first reaction in terms of the first pullback, and then look for an entry. And that's one of the safest times to enter. So just a quick update. Bitcoin is looking, just nothing's changed. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 has not been confirmed. So we've got a further move to the downside. So that's fine. So we should anticipate the 5-wave sequence to complete. We are waiting for a confirmation signal above here and ideally above here. And then we can really project if it's likely to be a correction to the upside. And that's still the high probability outcome. By the way, if you're very new to Elliott waves, Fibonacci is the best way of reading the markets and being 2 steps ahead, especially if you can put in a trading plan and some simple methodology. Take my free Elliott Wave and Fibonacci Masterclass. Is in the link below. You'll get instant access once you click this link, free Elliott Wave and Fibonacci Masterclass. I cover some of the real key fundamental learnings of 3 rules that you need to know that really gives you an edge on the market. And again, you'll get instant access if you just click it, bang, name, email, and then Bob's your uncle. Bob's your uncle. So if you like today's content, like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. So even though we've got a lower low, some people in my private Telegram, people that have purchased my course, you get access to my private Telegram and weekend workshops, have asked, does that invalidate the Elliott Wave count? I go, no, we haven't had the signal. So we're doing probabilities, never certainty. So we never know exactly when it's going to end. It's just very highly probable Fibonacci price zones combined with Elliott Wave patterns, and then ideally combining it with a momentum indicator, which can be really, really powerful. Let's finish on a quote of the day today. Let's go with, I'm going to go with chapter 8 today. Chapter 8, let's pull this up. Chapter 8 is Henry Ford. It has been my observation that most people get ahead during the time that others waste. It has been my observation that most people get ahead during the time that others waste. So really I'm emphasizing that in terms of practice. Practice reading the market so you're 2 steps ahead and you can see what's likely to occur next, so you can really plan what's the best thing for your portfolio, short term, medium term, and long term. Really, really important. Take the free Elliott Wave Fibonacci Masterclass and I'll see you very soon.